Mind-blowing and shocking facts about unsolved crimes and mysteries. Do you have an interest in unsolved crimes and mysteries? Have you ever wondered why certain cases remain unsolved? From mysterious disappearances to serial killers that are still on the loose, unsolved crimes and mysteries can be truly shocking. In this video, we'll explore some of the mind-blowing and shocking facts about unsolved crimes and mysteries that may leave you questioning the truth. There are more unsolved murders than solved murders. It may come as a shock, but it's a harsh reality that there are more unsolved murders in the world than solved ones. This fact can be unsettling, especially when you consider the advancements in forensic technology and the increased resources allocated to police departments for solving crimes. It's estimated that in the United States alone, there are approximately 250,000 unsolved murders. These cold cases can range from a few months to several decades old, leaving family members and loved ones searching for answers and closure. The reasons why there are more unsolved murders than solved ones are varied. Sometimes, crucial evidence is overlooked or mishandled, and other times, there may be insufficient evidence to bring charges. Additionally, there are instances where the person responsible for the crime may have left the country, passed away, or simply disappeared. With no one to hold accountable, unsolved murders can become a never-ending source of pain and trauma for the victims' families and friends. Most people who are murdered know their killer. One of the most shocking and often overlooked facts about unsolved crimes and mysteries is that the majority of victims knew their killer. In fact, research shows that about 80% of murders are committed by someone the victim knows. This is usually a family member, friend, or acquaintance. This is particularly terrifying because it means that anyone could be a potential victim. It also means that we should be vigilant about who we trust and let into our lives. It's easy to assume that strangers are the biggest threat, but the reality is that those closest to us can sometimes be the most dangerous. Furthermore, knowing the killer doesn't necessarily make it easier to solve the crime. In many cases, people are killed by someone they know, but are unable to identify or provide information on their killer. It can also be difficult to get witnesses or family members to come forward and provide information. Only about 1/3 of rapes are reported to the police. The sad truth is that sexual assault is one of the most underreported crimes in the world. According to a study by the Rape, Abuse and Incest National Network, RAN, only about 1/3 of rapes are reported to the police. This is a staggering statistic that sheds light on the fact that many survivors of sexual assault are either too afraid or ashamed to come forward. One of the reasons why so many rapes go unreported is the fear of not being believed or taken seriously by the authorities. Many survivors worry about being blamed for what happened to them or being accused of lying. Others are afraid of the stigma that comes with being a victim of sexual assault and worry about how it will affect their relationships, career, and reputation. Another reason why so many rapes go unreported is the lack of faith in the criminal justice system. Many survivors feel that the legal process is too slow, complicated, and insensitive. They may also fear retribution from their attacker if they go to the police. Most serial killers have an average IQ. When you think of a serial killer, you might imagine someone with a genius-level IQ. But the reality is quite different. In fact, most serial killers have an average IQ. Research has shown that the majority of serial killers have an IQ between 90 and 110, which is right in the middle of the intelligence scale. Of course, there are some exceptions. There are certainly serial killers who are highly intelligent, such as Ted Bundy, who was rumored to have an IQ of 136. But for the most part, serial killers are not the brilliant masterminds that we often see portrayed in movies and TV shows. So why do so many serial killers have an average IQ? It's hard to say for sure, but there are a few theories. Some experts believe that serial killers may lack the emotional intelligence and social skills that are necessary for success in life. They may also struggle with impulse control, which can lead to violent outbursts. Most people who go missing are found within a few miles from where they were last seen. When someone goes missing, it's a devastating and frightening experience for their loved ones. In many cases, it can be easy to assume the worst and imagine that the person has been taken far away or even killed. However, in reality, most missing people are actually found within a few miles from where they were last seen. This may seem surprising, but it's true. According to the National Institute of Justice, about 95% of missing person cases are resolved within a month, and most are found relatively close to their last known location. This is partly because many people who go missing are running away from a problem or a difficult situation and may not have the resources or desire to travel very far. In other cases, the person may have suffered from a medical emergency or become disoriented and simply wandered away. In these situations, they may not have intended to go very far and are often found close to where they were last seen.